All right, what's up, guys? Just going to do a quick recap on a few trades. We had a really good day. Just about $3,000 on the day overall between the accounts with futures, options, and then the long-term investing account with the shares that I have, like NVDY, had a really good day. So just want to do a recap on a few, the big ones. The first one is NCLH, Norwegian Cruise Line. I sent it out yesterday around like 3:20 for the swing of the 17.5 and $18 calls. This is something that I put on the watch list that I went over on the Sunday night live stream here on X and YouTube, and the level was 17.76. I was looking for a break and hold. You'll see this resistance right here. Look at this. Every single time. This is what I wanted to see, a break in an SR flip, but mainly what I charted previously was the daily for this cup and handle here. So if you go back and look at the my previous post, you're going to see down here all these red candles for the handle, and then I put these levels on here and I said big trim target. None of this had even happened yet. So I sent the alert yesterday around 3:20 for the 17.5s and $18 calls today. And we had this nice green hammer candle right here. So I saw this closing above the 200 EMA, the 9 and the 21, all here on the daily. So I felt with this long wick on the bottom showing that buyers are present right here and they pushed that price action back up. I was betting that we were going to get that next move to the upside to break above it and break this cup and handle and go to that big trim target. So that's exactly what happened today. And the 17.5s and the $18 calls for NCLH. The 17.5s I exited for like 95 to 100%, and I exited the 18s for 125%. After that was Apple. I called out Apple puts this morning on live on Discord and on Spaces with Jordan and the crew. The daily 9 and 21 EMA lines up right up here at like 222.89. That's where it's at right now. So 223 cycle level. You go to the 5-minute this morning, Apple had a really big run up and look where it rejected. So if I mark that 228.9, that is the 21 EMA there on the daily. When it wicked up here and went to 223 and it pushed back down, this candle closed. I got the 215 puts for 927 on Apple, and my risk was a 5-minute candle close above 223. Really tight risk, low risk, high reward trade. Ended up taking them all the way down here for over 60%, and that was the first trade of the day. While waiting for Norwegian to get that huge move to the upside. And then last but not least is Google. I entered into some Google calls here before the close. I sent the alert out for 155s for next week. So Google had this pop up above high of day. It retested the 9 EMA. I bought the 155s for next week. Had a huge run up into the close. And I did take a scale on the contracts. I bought them for a buck 30 and I scaled them at a buck 50. Google's having a nice little pop up here after hours. This chart is also from the Sunday night live session. This is based on the weekly. I drew the trend line out here for Google. 1, 2, and I wanted to enter into calls on the third trend line tap. So it did, and it went all the way down here. Google went below the 150, but it did not want to go and fill this gap down here. The buyers stepped in, put a long wick on it, reclaimed 150 back into this zone, and you'll see, go look at the previous charts that I sent for the Sunday night live stream, and you'll see it was this huge red candle here, and I said long the F out of Google. So it went down here. It's reclaiming it. I really like it. Go to the daily and look at this. Holding the weekly trend line right here, bottom wicks buyers present, green hammer candle closing above the trend line and back above 150 cycle level. I am also a buyer right there, and that's the reason why I took those Google 155s. So took a light trim into the close on those 155s, and I swung those with a few IWM calls as well. into tomorrow for PPI. So those were the main setups. NCLH was an amazing big winner, 200% back to back for that daily cup and handle. The Apple 223 rejection was clean right at the open of the day. And then nice profit scale so far on those Google calls, looking to get more. Hopefully tomorrow, get this pop to the upside to 153.40 and then 155 to get those calls in the money. So that's it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.